Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I'm playing Sherlock Holmes and going to solve dreadful crime, the mystery of the twice dead professor. Usually, really, twice dead. That's interesting. The dreadful crimes, it's the last I left for the dessert. For the Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Here's an especially exciting one. Perfect for a penny dreadful.
A famous professor dies twice.
That's once more than usual. Twice as many sales. My name will soon be known across the nation.
So where did you go? You should go with me to investigate. Died twice. That is very nice. Okay, let's enter through the door. No police. Okay, later we'll talk to that people. Professor? Having been in a terrible struggle, there is a deep cut to the forehead. Surgical, really. The cut goes into skull, really. That's pretty cool. Professor. Clues, let's check the clues first. Clues, clues, clues. Personal letter. My dearest love. Your father's... okay. No matter if you marry me or not, he will render you your due when the time comes. Your father's antipathy towards me. So it's actually the letter from Virginia and the professor's father. Right? Professor's father doesn't like her. Let me see the body one more time. What is your name? Struggle. Bean's home. Professor Bean. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, Virginia should be the lava. Interrogate. Who are you? Angela.
It's so very awful. The professor died of an heart attack just days ago. Then tonight, I hear pounding at the door. I open it to find him bleeding and in pain. I tried to say something, then collapsed dead. Again.
Okay, so he was died from heart attack. So they sent him out, and now he was with the cut head, bleeding again. Last words.
He kept repeating, Barkesso, Barkesso, over and over. What does it mean?
Barkesso. Have no idea. Should Google it. Clues found. I probably should find clues first. Or upstairs. Okay, let's keep on interrogation. Emmett Bean. Ah, the father.
It's
okay.
Unthinkable. Such a great man. We were still in mourning from the burial. He was buried yesterday in the family plot.
He was buried yesterday. Oh, really? He was buried yesterday. Okay. Obviously need more clues. Cemetery. Okay. African origin. There is a small recess where something could have been hidden. So what have been hidden there? African origin. Cemetery we'll check later. So they buried him. It was not heart attack. It was not heart attack. So probably something of this African origin. Oh, the spider. That spider. So spider probably ate something that he ate. I don't think the spider bite him. To be opened by Professor Bing personally. Okay, somebody sent him a crate.
Reinterrogate a suspect.
Somebody sent him a crate. He opened the crate and died from heart attack. And later they buried him, and on the cemetery somebody cut his head, maybe by digging the grave, bleeding. Legal letter. Okay, let's see. My dear Bing, I can certainly amend your will to discourage the marriage of your son with the young lady in the question. An annual allowance that will be suspended in the event of such a marriage should serve the purpose. Ah, okay. A little bit confusing. So Professor was a father. Okay, Professor was a father. As if you suspect she's driven by love of money. Okay. Okay.
I should go back and ask about this.
So the professor actually was not in love. The son was not in love. Professor didn't agree. And wanted to amend the letter that if they marry, so he will not get, the son will not get money. Okay, so should kill him before he made an amendment, right? Colleague. Professor Silas. My research trip have been a great success. Very unusual customs that chronicled in your brilliant book.
Well,
okay.
now, I didn't ask about this.
Okay. Should investigate. Should ask them one more time. And that one also from African origin, something can be hidden inside. Okay. Talk to these two people again. Okay, ladies first. So she's a servant, right? Spider?
Spider? Let's get that out of here. Emmett is definitely afraid of spiders.
Emmett is deadly afraid of spiders.
He got that a few days ago. Inside was a statue. I thought it was a marvel, but he told me it was quite common. I don't know who sent it.
She's coughing. So she opened the crate and that statue from Africa was there, and the spider was also inside there. So you must be the son, right?
It's unthinkable. Such a great man. We were still in mourning from the burial. He was buried yesterday in the family
Emmett
plot.
Bing.
My father was an eminent anthropologist and something of an explorer. He made his name by investigating the practices of a small village in the Congo. His colleagues at the university often sent him trinkets from abroad.
Okay. The spider may be uncarefully come.
This is no time to talk about the will. It is true that my father and my fiancée didn't get on, but I'm confident that once he got to know her as a daughter-in-law, they would have become friends.
Really? Let's read the letter again. Disrupt engagement. Become friends. Let's go to cemetery. Cemetery. University. Oh, really? So probably it's not his son killed him, but somebody because of some research and sent that spider, and they suppose the spider should kill him, but spider didn't. Rivals from the university. Why so far? Just make it close. Why always should cross the whole city? It looks like I should go to university first. No, for the sake of my investigation, I should check the grave first. Even I already arrived to that university, but graves go first. Oh, don't tell me this graveyard is on another side of the city. It's okay. I think it's another side of the city, so I should back to university first. Somehow I prefer to see the grave first. Want to see how did he get out of the grave. So he was obviously not in heart attack. He didn't die, but it looks like death. Clues found. Four clues. Who was here? It's some clothes. What is that? Grave digger's coat. Old one cord. Aha. So anyway, grave digger really dig out the grave. Here's the sum agreed upon your last night transaction. So somebody really paid the grave digger. So here's the grave. Oh, little things. Okay, little things first. £7 sterling. I don't know.
If someone could tell me more about this.
Is it a lot or not? Maybe it was a lot at that time. How to investigate it? Go down and investigate it. You don't know how to investigate it. Ah, okay, here. Inspect. Bean family vault. The lock is broken. The door is ajar. Professor Bean casket is empty.
Now that I've heard this, I should ask the others some questions.
Clues found. One more clue. One little thing is over there. Paper. Handkerchief. A lace handkerchief with red embroidery. Lace handkerchief. This must be the most important evidence, I don't know. Because it's a small one. So what was that one? I forgot. Ah, it's £7. Okay. Why the money on the street?
He showed up again. First time that's happened in 35 years of grave digging.
Really?
I saw the son lock the tomb myself.
The son locked the tomb.
It's plain that 7 guineas is a lot for a bloke like me. I'm careful with me pennies and save for a rainy day.
clues from him. I'm not sure if I go back to his home. Obviously it's somebody from the university. Because Sun will be too easy suspect. Okay. 8 clues. Oh, really? Talk to you lady later. Suspiciously nondescript receipt for £7. Receipt for £7. Obviously from the university. Spiders on the wall. Resembling the dead spider found in the bin home and not described is a rare spider found in Bolivia whose venom is a strong tranquilizer. Yes, strong tranquilizer, so it means he just get bitten by the spider and later looks like dead, and they all think it's heart attack, but it's not. This probably will be interesting. We can find his rivals. On the topic of unusual Bolivian spider, one passage notes that venom produces a state resembling death, and that some Indian tribes use the venom during the rite of passage in which initiate boys experience a symbolic death lasting 2 or 3 days. Oh, seriously. That's a cool thing, huh? I think now this will be pretty... It's the same crate. An empty box labeled Ranchon Harpedactus. Is that the name of the spider?
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
I think it's a spider name. Okay, more clues. Clues going first. Nice table, what? Ah, pedestal with nothing on it. Tribal mask, a jackal. So actually they put the crate, this mask, and send him as a gift and pretend it's from Africa, but it was not. They put a spider inside to kill him, so his rivalries from the university. Professor Silas, okay. Must be some professor who killed him. Intriguing customs of the deepest Africa. Chapter is torn from it.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
So he read this and think, that is wrong, and take the whole chapter of the book. Well-stocked library of books. Significant number of professional be all well thumped. Okay. Yeah. He was the great professor, and nothing left for this professor, right? Professor Silas. There is still one more clue. I cannot see it. One more clue. One more clue. There is... It's stairs for the bookshelf. It's not the stairs up. How did I miss one clue? Please tell me. Box, I did study. Damn, I missed a clue. I'm missing one clue. And this clue... there is something small on this. Yes. No. It's 7 pounds. I already seen that. Oh, there is one more little thing. Okay. Aha. Handkerchief. Okay, handkerchief again. Ladies first.
A
Bing.
lovely man, and quite wealthy. I only wish he had lived to bless my alliance with his son.
What? Virginia.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you know whether that change was actually made?
Virginia.
I hoped you wouldn't find that. I'm afraid several of the faculty purchase cadavers for research purposes. It's a fact of university life. Yes, that's mine. I misplaced a similar one, possibly at the funeral. I was so upset.
So she was on the funeral.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you know whether that change was actually made?
So Virginia, what's your family name, Virginia? University assistant and fiancée to Emmett Bing. Virginia. Grave robbery. Why I cannot return back to the... I somehow cannot return back to the question number 1. Damn. Okay, the next one. Who are you? Dr. Wilson. Dr. Wilson.
An eminent colleague. He wrote prolifically. Probably no one will ever amass the amount of knowledge he acquired.
Spider?
My thesis subject. My South American colleagues tell me that this particular arachnid is only found in the Bolivian Andes. Fascinating subject. I'm most vexed about that. A rare specimen of the sort I've been studying for years. It escaped a few days ago, no doubt due to that scatterbrained assistant Virginia.
Virginia. So Virginia can heal. So Virginia is assistant. Virginia is assistant. I didn't know that Virginia is assistant. Bing.
The anthropological sciences have lost a great mind. He revolutionized the field. It is my fond hope that I may inherit his mantle.
One more time? Your hope what?
The anthropological sciences have lost a great mind. He revolutionized the field. It is my fond hope that I may inherit his mantle.
So now you will be the next biggest professor, huh?
Which one is that? Sorry, difficult to read. I've lost my spectacles somewhere. I recently traveled to Africa in order to continue studies on the indigenous tribe Professor Bing discovered some time ago.
So he probably the admirer. But basically those weird professors are pretty often are killers. But because the Virginia is assistant, so that's change all the things. I didn't know the Virginia assistant. If I didn't see the Virginia's assistant, I didn't know her at all. So probably I will think the professor is the killer. But I still cannot accuse, so I didn't unlock everything. Really, there is something else. What is this? Cemetery. I should go back to cemetery. Not cemetery. Anyway, graveyard. There is something on the graveyard. I am missing. So anyway, if there is a white this like white magnifying glass, so means there is something still there, not complete. Aha, should talk again. Clues found, suspect met. Grave robbery.
Body snatching? That's an insult. I'd be in the slammer quick as that if I got caught. So I sell a body or two on the side. A man's gotta eat, ain't he? I broke the lock and left him on a barrow just behind his tomb. It was dark, couldn't really see. But some fella come by and carted the old professor off. It's muddy back there. You can likely still see the tracks.
Still see the tracks? Wait a moment.
So I sell
Talk
a body
again.
or two on the side. A man's gotta eat, ain't he? I broke the lock and left him on a barrow just behind his tomb. It was dark, couldn't really see. But some fella come by and carted the old professor off. It's muddy back there. You can likely still see the tracks.
So he sold the body thinking he's still dead, and somebody will try to make a surgery on him. So there are tracks. Muddy tracks. Virginia's matches University, yes. Yeah, so it's Virginia's handkerchief. Muddy tracks. Yeah, so you see, I complete investigation and now it's like grade. Complete this side. Muddy tracks. Going pretty far. There, across the road. Where I'm going? Should I go back to Bean's home? Maybe should interrogate somebody else? Aha. Okay. Go with this thing first. New site. Abandoned house. 6 clues. Saw and a small hammer. So somebody tried to open his brain by a saw and actually just go it pretty deep. Wow. Ceremonial rituals involving sacred masks, incense and chanting. So actually was performing a ritual. Really, a ritual on Professor, not just simply kill him, huh? A small pile of cold ashes giving off a perfumed odor. Perfume, what is this? Have no idea. Mask. Wooden cuff mask of a jackal. So anyway, the ritual was performed here. They send the spider. Spider beat the professor. Professor fall dead for 3 days. Later somebody take him from the graveyard and to perform the jackal ritual. Rip chapter. Intriguing customs. The chapter described an ancient custom that were members of tribes ingest the living brains of respected elders in order to obtain the knowledge of that elder. Oh my god, it must be Professor. Wow. Ingest the living brains of the respected elders in order. Wow, so wow. Now I think it's... yeah, now I think that's Professor again. And the glasses. Oh, you lost your glasses. Oh, really? Oh, standard are broken in two. Oh, you lost your glasses. Okay, so it's Professor. Even Virginia... Where is university? Even Virginia is the assistant, so I was a second. From the beginning I was thinking it must be Professor. Because there are two professors and one is so great that no space left for the Professor number 2. And of course, with his knowledges of the tribes and poisons. However, Virginia, she was an assistant in the university. So that's just make her also a good suspect, actually. I just don't want to drop down. I feel I will die uncarefully. So still the Professor. Because if I just think if I'm a Virginia, maybe we'll kill him, wow, by the spider, but it's too difficult for the lady. Obviously she will not eat his brain. So the Virginia wanted just simply to kill him to the death. But that guy is more weird. He just he didn't want to kill him, but he wanted to eat his brain. Who are you? I forget. Dr. Wilson.
Colleague. He wrote prolifically, probably no.
Ah, no, it's not his glasses, sorry, it's another one. That one, Professor. You lose your glasses, right? Bing's book, like this one.
Which one is that? Sorry, difficult to read. I've lost my spectacles somewhere.
Okay. Let's accuse you.
I required his knowledge in order to become the greatest anthropologist in the British Empire.
Yeah, sure
and
you.
The beloved tribe of savages provided the method.
Eat his brain. That was cool.
Cunning and gruesome.
Hey, little boy, what are you doing? It's... Twice dead, Professor. Nice. So he opened his brain, but he was alive, and he started to run and ran to his home and died. Okay, that was really funny. Okay, I'm Sherlock Holmes, and completed one more of the dreadful crimes. Have a nice game.